everyone, welcome to my channel. We are back with another Goodwill bins haul. It's been a while since I've been to the bins because we were out of town on vacation, and of course it's garage sale season, so the garage sales take precedence over the bins. And today actually we went and garage saled in the morning and then went to the bins after lunch, which normally I go first thing in the morning. So it was a different time. I've never really been there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's definitely a lot different in the afternoon. Didn't find many things, but we found one thing, and it's got a interesting story to go with it. And we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. It'll be, it's an educational moment. Let's put it that way for many people. So yeah, so Cindy and I hit the bins, and like I say, we only found a few things, but they're fun little items to do. We found this vintage Wizard of Oz puzzle. It's actually in excellent condition. It's not worth a lot of money. It's about, $10 to $15 for this. But there are a lot of Wizard of Oz collectors out there and children's toy puzzles and vintage puzzles. So it's got a nice cross collector market appeal. So that was pretty fun. And then I picked this up. I don't normally pick up little figurines, especially like baseball. They're just a hard sell many times, but I did pick up this one. Yeah, that's just some white marks on him. It's cute. It's a boy, baseball bat and balls, and then his dog, his loyal dog friends. Signed Perillo on the front. And this is the big leaguer. It's called by Gregory Perillo. But when you turn it on the bottom, it's actually signed by Gregory Perillo. So this is an autographed piece, which he did do on some pieces. So this particular one is autographed. That does give it some more value. Is it a whopping value? No, probably $25, even signed. And it'll be a long, hard, it'll be a long tail sell. It's not going to sell right away, typically. But I thought, well, for a little bit of money you pay for it, it's worth it. Picked up this vintage Italian frame. It's got Made in Italy on the back, the sticker. It's got the nice romanticized scene of the lute player, serenading the lady with her little book, but she doesn't seem to have any interest in him. Look at that. She's looking the other direction, not even paying attention, even though he's obviously intent on getting her attention. Then picked up a bunch of marbles. These are new marbles, nothing exciting about them. But again, I packaged these up in little packages, of like 10 marbles each, sell them for $1. And down at the Pink Elephant, and I sell a lot of them that way. I was really surprised to see this still in the bins. It is a vintage Snoopy squeeze toy, brand new, sealed in the package. This is circa 1970. So 50 years old, over 50 years old, still in the package, made in Taiwan. Again, this is not huge dollars, but probably $15 to $20 is what I can get out of that. But, yeah, Cindy found this for me. It's a Pabst Blue Ribbon can opener. People do collect these. Many times I will just put a big lot, but I put these down at the Pink Elephant. There was a whole little baggie of these little guys, these little miniature animal figurines. They're all porcelain. Well, most of them are porcelain. This beautiful dog. And I think this is the puppy that goes with that dog. There's this beautiful black cat. None of these are marked makers on them. Here's a little black and white kitty. There's a little white bunny. Here's Mr. Wise Old Owl. And little tiny Mr. Mouse. Those are the porcelain ones. Then there was this carved stone one that's been painted also. It's an elephant. And then there's this Monopoly piece, Scotty Dog. So those are great finds. And I sell those for, you know, $1.50, $2 down at the Pink Elephant. And I do well with them at that price range. So when I can find a little baggie that I'm probably paying 25 cents for the lot, it's a good little money maker. Then we found 2 packs of these. These are vintage Halloween stickers that were designed to hand out instead of candy. They're glow in the dark. So again, I'll put these down at the Pink Elephant for Halloween. One's been open, so I'll price those individually, and then there's one sealed pack. And now, the exciting find. An oil lamp. You say, oh yeah, that's nice. Well, the exciting thing about this, and this is the whole story. When I took this up to the cashier, our friend Lynn, she goes, oh, good, you got the lamp. And I was kind of like, okay, what do you mean? She goes, well, there was a guy who brought it up here. He was going to buy it. And then he decided when he looked it up, it's only worth $5. So he put it back. He didn't want it. I was like, $5? Really? Because they said, here's the thing. It says Aladdin Model B on the handle. $5? Are you sure he looked it up right? On the chimney, it says Aladdin. U.S. patent, made in the USA. So, I proceeded to look it up on eBay with Lynn at the cash register, and there's one, the exact same Model B, but it had the green, more of a jadeite base coloring. It sold for $182. Now, I also showed her where the chimney, I've sold the chimney for, you know, $25, I think. This little mechanism, the wick mechanism, sells for $35, and the base itself sells for $20 to $25 without anything else. So even if you part it out, you're doing really well. So obviously he did not look up Aladdin, because Aladdin oil lamps are very collectible and always have value. I was expecting it to be $50 to $80. And this one, again, because of the color, it's kind of an off-white color. I expect probably $80 to $100. I'm hoping to get that out of it. And I paid probably, well, let's see, what did I pay? I don't think this scale's big enough. Nope, it's not. So I probably paid, you know, $6 for it, because it had to be weighed. But still, either way, it's worth spending the money on that little guy. So there's the story. Always make sure when you're looking stuff up, look for a name. Many times on oil lamps, it's always on the little handle. It might not be on the base, might not be on the top, but it's almost always on the end of the handle. And Aladdin many times mark their chimneys, so you know that it's a set. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, folks. We'll catch you next time.